Good day everybody, hello, welcome to the second video of Monday. Now I wasn't quite sure on what I'd be able to do under the time limit or time restrictions that I have to produce content. Like I was hoping to get a Gwen Master breakdown video done. But I kind of feel based on the amount of time that I've got, I'm just not going to be able to get the video out in the next like 2 to 3 hours. It's probably going to take the rest of today to build the video up and make sure that it's kind of like hitting the right points that I want to see. So instead I thought, right, well, let's celebrate the fact that I have now 100% to 7.2.6, now moving on to 7.3, and kind of do a little bit of a crystal opening type video. And yes, over the weekend I had a bit of success, 100% is 7.2.6, which I'm a bit, I laugh, and I'm a bit kind of annoyed with myself. It's like, sometimes I feel like does anybody remember, I'm probably like telling you, like, you may know this, you may not, there's a football manager, or like, I think it was a Greek football manager, that was interviewed about like the quality of their team on the day, and I kind of feel like this is me with Marvel Contest of Champions, whereas sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. If anybody gets that reference, you got that reference. If you don't follow football or soccer, then you probably have no idea of that. But you should know that. It was kind of like a meme for a long time. But I do kind of like, I do get it. Because I set myself up thinking, oh, I'm not going to be doing very well this time and whatever. And then I was like, okay, well, I've saved up all of these revives and like I had my stash kind of brimming with them, and in the end, like, I didn't need them, and I've got all these kind of like level 1 revives like just like stacked in there, and I'm like, great, because I actually did it like this, my last run I ended up doing, I think with what was it, 3 maybe even 4 level 1 revives, and I know people will solo it and I know people will do well with it, but then it's like sometimes I go like, do I really undermine my own ability at times? Or did I just get a favourable day when everything was running? Inputs were great. Everything I was swiping on the screen was working. And I don't know if based on the Friday's reset that they ended up doing some stuff that kind of improved the quality. I just had a really good weekend swiping and playing in Marvel Contest of Champions, which I don't know the last time I can ever say that, but still, you know, if things are good, as I always say, you know, talk about something good with the game. You know, there's been some times where I've been a bit unsure with it, but I had a good time. But in all honesty, certain paths make this particular difficulty more fun, especially when you've got like more damage that you're doing, and as well, if you can at least keep the enemy champion to like at least the 4 plot armors, which I think are the easiest ones. When I quickly found out the best methods to take down and build up the prowess one, the plot 1 armor, I actually started to really enjoy myself. And the same thing with the plot 2, plot 3 and plot 4. Like the way that those kind of rotate, and especially with the right champions. And the right champions being like Professor X. As soon as got Professor X, dealing with inverted controls made this much more fun. And the same thing when it came to utilizing Nick Fury. Now yes, like Professor X is able to deal with some of the missed mechanics that are thrown up, and that's with Vigilance, but the thing is that I personally enjoyed was kind of changing between 2 different champions. Using one singular champion is okay, but I just like that difference between using a little bit of Nick Fury and a little bit of Professor X. But definitely dealing with that inverted controls is my personal issue, that I just don't like it, and I hate when Kabam put it in, but you've got to find ways around it, and this was the best way to kind of wait until this was the most opportune time to get around it. But hey, I'm pretty excited to move on to the next kind of conquest, and I'm hoping that between now and the end of the month I can start making a big dent to 100% 7.3. I will try and complete it first off, but the second thing is to try and make sure I explore as much of it as possible before 7.4 is released, which I'm going with potentially 7.4 is coming out next month, especially with all those leaks that we've seen in data mine stuff, because Kabam don't know how to secure their game. That's sad. But in any case, like, it's still kind of like all good. And let's open up some crystals now, because I want to kind of like bask in the glory, the success that was getting that done, and especially getting it done with all those extra revives, like in health potions that I've got left over. So I've been utilizing some methods, like, by the way, and again, just going to reiterate, I'm still non-spending in Marvel Contest of Champions, which you can see right there, and I don't know how long this is going to be kept going, but as I said, the main reason that I'm not spending is because I'm just not happy with the way Kabam have dealt with certain things, and in particular when it comes to the controls issues. I completely lost my my patience when it came to this, and I hope that next month we see improvements with the input system, and then going into to April and May, it starts to be kind of like rolled out in a better sense. But I'm glad I got loads more revive sets. It means I'm going to get back into kind of grinding 7.3 with a positive frame of mind. So I am looking forward to that. By the way, live streaming either tomorrow or Wednesday. Some cavalry difficulty and some prep work for 7.3.1 to 100%, which I've done a bit of it before. But in any case, right. More crystals to be opened. Now I've got two 25% tier 5 class catalysts, popping them open right off the bat. And I'm looking now, I think I've got like another skill one. I should rank 3 a load more champions, but I think that's going to happen in the coming weeks. So expect a big kind of like push for rank ups, especially because now I have got a stonking amount of, oh yeah, I've definitely got to get rid of some, I've definitely got to do mutant and skill, Jesus. Yeah, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do 6 more rank 3 6 stars. So yeah, I've got to get moving with that as quickly as possible to kind of rank up those. And especially, I'm kind of like way off actually with kind of like the good stuff, with getting some more rank ups done. Money wise, 2.3 mil, which is still good. Like, it's still respectable. Is it 2.3? Yeah, 2.3 mil. And I think after these kind of like MTN store spends, it's going to be like, hopefully, you know, good enough. Right, let's spice things up a bit here with, I'm going to go with the dual class. I'm just going to quickly pop open a dual class, just for the hell of it. See what this brings. I'm an Infinity Wall. I've already got that. It's going to come, I'm not nowhere close with like Fists, my good friend, who is, like everything is nearly like 200 signature for him. I think what we'll do is we'll do a... Do you know what? I'm going to celebrate a little bit with this. You know, celebrate good times. I'm going to go for a sneaky 6-star basic. You might be wondering, Rich, why aren't you doing 6-star features? I can't be bothered with them, really. I'm more interested in kind of like getting my roster more strength and wider, especially with now grinding out Arena a bit more than I do. It's kind of like the next structure is to kind of like try and grow my roster outwards and see what I can get rather than... and going back a bit. Oh, I think is that Awakening for me? No, is that first time? I can't tell actually. The way he's kind of like, it's a duplicate. So it's nice as well to get some duplicates. And you might be saying, oh, get featured. Well, I don't really want to kind of like waste a lot on featured. Extra 5,000 I can just put into like some other stuff that I want. And let's kind of like end now with the 6-star Nexus, because you know, I wanna see what I get. Come on. Give me a choice of something spicy. I'm talking like, well, Hercules would be in here. That would be nice. Probably won't happen, but it'd be nice. So, what the fuck was that? Wow. Okay, that's really worth doing 7.2.6 now with this. Oh dear. Fun. Yeah. That's a problem, isn't it? I hope that these. God, what is it? Rubbish? Absolute rubbish. Ah, oh, dear. I mean, Cull Obsidian is the best out of these two. Airwalker's got his charms, but it's a very small charm with that. In any case, whatever. Like, still, that was an opening. That was from working hard in 7.2.6 and 7.2 overall for that. Let's roll on to 7.3, where I can get, hopefully, some better stuff for my my toil and trouble and all that stuff. So what do I get from it? 7.3? Yes, at the end of 7.3 Exploration, I can get 2 6-star Nexuses. Man, I hope some good stuff's coming from that, because at the end of the day, people work hard to grind in some of this stuff, and then at the end of it, to get something like just like that, I'm like, oh, Jesus, well, would have been best off just like wasting my time in Karina's challenges. Any case, right, I'll see you in some of the 7.3 streams. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope your luck has been better than mine. I appreciate you. Make sure to check out some other content, which is located on screen right now. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Tatty buys.